past gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, let's see the slogan. Let's read it out here. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin in me.
Yeah!
Entry number 39 is the global.
I'm Sergeant Dakota with the 579th out of Santa Rosa.
Number 82.
Hope all my fellow platoon and company members already overseas come home safe, and hope that when we go over, we stay safe and all come home safe.
Do you feel that the troops right now are supported in their mission by both sides of the domestic debate?
There's a little bit of balance, but then again, you always want to have your pro and anti-war,
Right.
and you can't please both sides of the coin. So
I hear you.
I just do whatever my commander-in-chief tells me, and that's it.
Cool. Now, speaking of Commander-in-Chief, if you had one message to him today, what would it be?
Cut the troop number down in Iraq and Afghanistan and end the census.
Wonderful. And let me ask you one more question. If you were the Commander-in-Chief, what might be your first move?
The leading edge. Health group. Another.
Better support for the veterans back home as they come back. More services, more resources, and more ability to utilize what they've done.
Matt, so thanks for taking time with us. We're at the Petaluma Veterans Day Parade. Are you currently enlisted? Are you serving?
I got out last year.
Got out last year. What I've been doing is just asking about messages to the Commander-in-Chief, to soldiers that are still in, or to just fellow citizens here. Let's start with, do you have a message to your brothers and sisters out there that's still serving?
Yeah, just keep your heads up, no matter what. I mean, it may not be the funnest, most brightest war there is right now, but doing our part, doing our job. So don't hate the people that are doing their jobs, just in the military or whatever. So.
Absolutely. Do you feel like you guys, I know you're not serving now, but when you were serving, do you feel that you were supported by, the populace of America on both sides of the debate?
For the most part. I spent a lot of time in Alaska.
Okay.
And that's a lot different than spending time in California. Definitely, you have their supporters and people who are against the war, but either way, I think they should support the troops no matter what.
Right.
The troops don't make the choices of where they go.
Right.
So they're just doing their job.
And I guess that's going to bring us to the next question, which the person who is involved in making the decisions, definitely not making everything or doing it all, but we have a Commander-in-Chief right now, a new one from when the war started. If you had a message to him, what would that be?
Well, all the troops that are overseas right now, they have a lot of issues because they're not letting us do our job there. I mean, a lot of times we go into areas that we're not even allowed to carry weapons or any ammunition. We're getting fired upon, and just let us do our job there. If we're there for a reason, let us do our job and get out of there. No reason for us to stick around and just BS all the time while we're there.
And maybe one last question. If you were the Commander-in-Chief for a day, for today, what might be your first action?
Well, I think the best thing, for Iraq, for instance, we're there for the civilians. We're not there to try to take over Iraq or anything like that. So, do the job for Iraq, for the people of Iraq, for the people of Afghanistan, for that case, and just let us do our job. Get out of there. We don't need to be there and just diddle-dallying around for no reason at all.
On Afghanistan, any thoughts on that if you were the Commander-in-Chief? That's right. Thank you.
That's a tough one. Afghanistan's a tough war. You don't know who's who in Afghanistan, especially.
You can go around, don't worry about it.
Yeah, the people there, it's a totally different crowd there. We're not wanting Afghanistan at all.
Yeah.
Period. And Al Qaeda's definitely, they're there. They're there, and I think they should be more research about who's who, and research sending troops into unknown territories.
Any last thoughts?
Just thank you for all you guys just serving us out there, and my brothers and sisters, and thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate you taking the time, man.